Hey, how's it going everyone? This is Wylam here. In today's video, we're going to be testing the new firmware from Fuji Films for the X-T3. I have not applied the firmware update yet because I kind of just want to do a quick test of the autofocus system with face detect on before I actually apply the firmware. Now, if you watch my old vlog 106, I was actually having a lot of hunting issues with this firmware update. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do a quick test. Now the problem is today is actually kind of an overcast day, not overly bright. I'm my 18 to 55 right now, so this one right here. I also have an ND filter, so it should be operating really well. There shouldn't be any hunting issues at all. At least that's what I'm expecting. As you can see behind me right now, we really do have an overcast day, and it's kind of dreary because we're in the middle of winter, so it's a little bit of a different scenario than what I was testing with when I was actually doing that vlog, because we were in the middle of summer. But we're going to go ahead and do this test anyways to see if we're going to see an improvement of these lenses without an ND filter. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go ahead, swap out the lenses without the ND filter. We're going to go ahead, do a shot behind me, and also do a face detect test without the ND filter and see if we can see a difference between ND filter and no ND filter. Alrighty, so I went ahead and I swapped out the lenses. So this is the 18 to 55 with an ND filter on. I just put on the one without the ND filter, and we're going to see if we're going to see any hunting differences right now. As I said before, because it is winter, it is definitely a different scenario. I'm not getting anywhere near the shutter speeds that I was getting when I was actually out in the summertime and the sun was just really bright overhead. So we're looking at about 1/500th, 1/640th of a second, which is still pretty high for filming video, but overall it does seem like it's doing pretty well. Hey everyone, this is me in the future. I actually got a chance to watch all of the clips that I filmed, and I cut out a lot of things, and right now what you're seeing in front of you is me walking around testing the autofocus system just as a baseline. I did see some slight improvements when I was doing some basic indoor tests, but nothing to the point where I was actually just going to vlog about it. Instead, I wanted to concentrate on the outdoor test because that's where I was having the most issues. I think the only way that I'm going to be able to reproduce what I saw in the summertime is wait until it gets a lot brighter out, and unfortunately this weekend it just wasn't going to happen. If I get a chance later on in the winter time in which it's really bright out and it's kind of close to what it was in the summertime, I'm definitely going to try to rerun the test. But let's go ahead and get back to what we were doing. In and out of frame very easily, because those are the type of things that you would see when you're actually on a normal shoot. So I went ahead and updated the firmware on the X-T3, and I put on the lens with the ND filter on again. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a series of walking tests, something that you might do when you're actually out there filming. So this is somebody walking onto the set and they want them to focus on their face. They're going to say a couple of things and then they're going to move off the set, and hopefully the focusing is actually going back and forth very easily. Good transitions. Again, ND filter on, so this should work very well. It worked well in the previous firmware update, so I'm expecting really good results here, and it's about 80% of the way to maximum, so we shouldn't see anything weird about this. Again, hopefully nothing has changed with the autofocus, but you never really know because they can improve upon one aspect of the autofocus, but it could be detrimental to another part of the autofocus system. Hopefully the audio is good today because it is kind of windy right now, but we'll see about that. So this is a quick test. You can definitely tell me whether or not it's any good in the comments below, but we're gonna go ahead now, switch over to the non-ND version and see what that looks like. Alrighty, so this is the non-ND version, so I have the ND one in my hands right now, and this was the lens combo that caused me quite a bit of trouble when I was doing my vlogs. Hopefully it doesn't have the same issues. Also keep in mind, once again, I just want to remind everybody that these are definitely different test scenarios. The first time I did it, I was actually on a bright summer day and the sun was out, so we were seeing shutter speeds of over 1,000. So there was definitely a lot of differences to what I'm doing now and what I was doing when I was doing that vlog, but you know, can't control the seasons. So this is just a quick test of what I can do to see if it's actually changed somewhat for the type of shooting that I always do. So quick walk back and forth as normal. One thing that I do also want to say set up a scenario and kind of test the scenario that we're in. So that was a quick test. Definitely let me know what you think. Also, definitely tell me if you tested it in bright sunlight, whether or not you're getting focus hunting problems. If you leave it in the comments below, I'll definitely try to boost it up to one of the top slots like I did with my vlogs, because it is actually kind of important. If you're relying on autofocus, you kind of expect it to work. Please let me know what you think. Short little video. I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you in the next one.